What is up, guys?
Huh. Yeah.
My name is Meatylock. How are you today?
I'm good.
Oh,
Your eyes are creepy.
Oh, senor, you look very sexy. Oh, I like it. Anyways, we're playing Life is Feudal, so me and German actually got this game, and we wasn't sure if we wanted to record it. Wasn't even sure if we liked the game or not. So
Yeah.
we spent like $80, and then shut up, I know what you're thinking. And we started playing on a server, and we invested like 20 some hours, and we like, what point do you think we reached? Maybe.
I don't know, Metal Age.
Yeah, like we was able to make metal tools and stuff, and like it took forever. This game is a really slow game.
Yeah.
But we do have a server, and you guys can join it. What's the name of the server?
It's Defense Gaming.
Yeah, it's called Defense Gaming or something stupid, whatever German named it. Even though Defense is like what we played on. Anyways, Defense Gaming, it just, you know, you don't have to pay or anything. It does have a password. The password is actually, we might want to change the password.
Yeah, we'll put the password in the description.
Yeah, we'll put the password in the description. And the reason we're doing this is so you guys can come on and play with us, but it's not going to be a completely public server. But you guys can find the server, and there's no favorites or enter IP address. You're gonna have to manually look through the list. So just go to D's.
Yeah.
Double D's.
Yeah. It says YouTube/streaming on it. So not that I think there's another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
But Pyro may be joining us with his subs. So
yeah, Pyro.
I think that's the plan.
Also, I'm gonna see if maybe some of the pyrolock staff might want to join us on here as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we invested a lot of time. We never got past leatherworking because it's broken, and we never made some of the we never got to steel because flux sucks balls to get, and we never made mortar and stuff. So hopefully, and the server. The reason we quit is the server like randomly disappeared one day. So.
Yeah.
And by one day, I mean today. So
yeah, it just disappeared.
Yeah,
it just 20 hours of our lives.
Yeah, but this game's really fun. Like we. Are you having a seizure?
I'm fine.
Yeah, this game was.
I just saw through the floor.
This game's really fun. Like we weren't really sure if we liked it, and it took probably how long do you think it took? Maybe like 4 hours or something.
To figure it out, yeah.
Yeah, to like figure out if we actually wanted to play it. You know what I mean? So it seems really slow, but once you kind of start getting how like the mechanics intertwine together, then you kind of like start to understand. Like I don't know, I felt like I really enjoy it now, but I didn't.
Yeah, I think it's how rewarding it feels to accomplish something.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like accomplish like massive goals in a video game instead of having to do it in real life, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I
can perfectly sculpt my body into a Greek god and never have to lift a finger in real life, so I could be really fat in real life and it'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
So I guess what we're gonna do is just kind of teach the basics in this first few episodes, and we're just kind of this series. I don't think it's possible to do like an everyday series. We wouldn't make very much progress. So we're probably going to upload it maybe once every 2 or 3 days. I'm not sure how long. It just depends on how we make progress. So we're just going to kind of upload it whenever and just have fun. So you guys can join us. Let's show them where we're at on the map. Actually.
Yeah. So there's my map is severely zoomed.
There we go. So we're actually on the bottom right of this lake right here. So you guys will probably spawn up in the top right, bottom right, and I'm not sure.
Or on the island. Yeah.
Yeah, or on this little island. So in these areas, you're going to have to swim or walk really far up to us. And the reason we chose this is because it's next to water, it's next to clay, and has all the resources right here. So we're going to try to make a village and do all kinds of cool stuff with that.
Yeah. And our goal here is, I mean, obviously there'll be warfare eventually, but the goal for now is PvE, make a town together, you know.
Yeah, just kind of learn the game and just do that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to learn how to fish this time. I'm going to see if I get fishing up. Also, the skill cap is set to 3,000, so by default, the skill cap is 600.
600, which you pretty much need a character for every skill tree.
Yeah, yeah. I would say effectively, to do all of it by yourself, you need probably about 4 characters. if not more. Which is annoying. So we set the skill cap to 3,000, which should let you do the majority of everything on one character. I think that's more fun. It makes more sense too.
Yeah.
Instead of having specialized, also the progression of skills is 10 times, I think.
Yeah, 10 times.
Which I'm not sure what the default is.
Default is 3 or something. I can't remember.
Oh, if you guys wonder what I'm doing, I'm actually making all the primitive tools right now. So.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm making so. We've probably spent an hour just gathering basic supplies, plant fiber, sticks, and flint. And we'll show you how to get that here in a second.
Yeah.
And the reason we did that, just so we have plenty of stuff, wouldn't have to gather that much on camera.
Exactly.
So let's see. I have a shovel. I have a pickaxe. I have a saw. I have a fishing pole. I have a knife. Probably want a hammer and an axe. Yeah, I definitely need an axe. So you can
axe is probably most important.
Yeah, you can terraform. You can do all kinds of stuff in this game. Like you can do a ridiculous amount of stuff. This game kind of takes a long amount of time, but once you kind of go through it, it feels really rewarding, like German said.
Yeah, exactly.
Sickle is used for farming, right?
Farming and like the herbiculture. Yeah.
Okay, well I can actually do that this time. Since we can do everything now.
We're both going to need to collect flux because it's a bitch.
Yeah, hopefully they change that. I think German was saying they were like bitching.
I looked on the forums. There's a lot of hate for the flux system, so hopefully they get rid of it.
Yeah, flux is how you get mortar and steel and stuff, and it's really hard to get. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's over 50 herbs, and the herbs are randomly collected after you've gotten the skill to a decent amount. And there's 8 of the like 50, 60 herbs that can make flux, and you have to get lucky to get those in the first place. So like to get one flux, you could collect 200 herbs. And it takes like, 20 seconds to collect an herb? So, yeah. It's... Yeah.
Also, this game has like key bindings and stuff. I don't think we need to teach you how to do that kind of stuff, but
no, yeah.
Yeah, you'll need to like know how to kind of do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I is inventory. T is your player's current, what he's carrying, your armor set, like here we're wearing rags. L brings up your skills, which you've seen us bring up probably a couple of times.
Yeah, let's explain the skills. So like the skills, everything you do requires a certain skill level. And to progress to the next skill, like my first skill is prospecting, the next skill is mining. So I'll be able to mine things like rock and stuff like that. Then after mining is smelting. So actually to increase mining, we have to find some type of ore, like iron ore or copper ore, and we have to raise that to above 30, and then we'll unlock smelting. And then at smelting, you can make like a forge. You can make a couple forges, and you can smelt iron and stuff. That'll level, and then you'll be able to make a forge and anvil, and then you'll have to do forging, and then there's armor smithing.
But there's also prerequisites, so eventually you pretty much need to get all skills to at least 60 to progress all the way through.
Yeah. Each unlock the next skill, the previous skill has to be at least 30, and then to unlock the skill past 30, the previous skill has to be above 60. And exactly. I think once it's above 60, the next skill can go all the way up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it caps at 60 once you're there.
Yeah, so you need all this stuff to do different stuff. Like I said, prospecting, this line is for like mining and smelting and stuff. Forestry is like carpentry, chopping down trees, making bows, and eventually warfare engineering. Nature's lore is German specialty, so...
Yeah, it's so wonderful.
It's like gathering, and then herbalism, which is how you get flux, and then eventually healing. And alchemy. And then terraforming, and then you have construction materials preparation, which at first only lets you build like fences and stuff, but eventually you can build
little houses
and other stuff, and you have to level up the construction to be able to build more advanced things. And the same thing with construction, the same thing with masonry, and the same thing with architecture. They unlock different types of buildings.
Yeah, architecture is castles.
Yeah, and masonry is like stone walls and stuff like that. So, anyways, so the basic materials you need for plant fibers, or the basic materials you need to get all this stuff is you're gonna have to start out. You're gonna have to get flint, sticks, and plant fiber.
Yeah. And one thing I thought was kind of neat is you can set default action. So if I just click on the ground with a left click, I start gathering plant fibers. If you want to cancel, you can hit escape. And if you right click, it gives you all these options.
Yeah, you right click and then you go down to what you want.
So if you want to change, let's say, oh, I don't want to gather plant fibers, I want to look for herbs, you just right click on it, and see now it says default is herbs for me.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to do herbs.
So normally if you want to do something, you just left click on it, it'll do it, but you're going to have to open up the menu every time and click on this stuff. So it's something you're going to do for a while, let's say 10 minutes or something, you probably want to set that to default by right clicking on it, then you can just left click on the ground and not have to open up all these sub menus and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. So to get plant fiber, you just left click on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's a random chance to fell. You can just it took us a while to learn this, but you can actually stay in the same square 24/7 and just repeatedly get plant fiber. So
yeah, some things though are limited. Like trees only have so many branches you can pull off in a day. So many sprouts they have so often, so forth. The other thing you want to look for too is an apple tree. You can tell they're big green, basic looking tree. You can tell.
Is this an apple tree right here?
No. You can tell it's an apple tree by the apples hanging off it. So here, there's one right over here.
Okay.
They're pretty bright green. So the only other thing that's as green is like the fir trees, and they look completely different. So, but this guy here is an apple tree. See how bright green they are, and there's little golden apples hanging off of it. So.
Also, I just want to mention this game on video kind of looks like crap just because my video settings are pretty far down. This game like has some optimization issues.
Yeah.
But once you're in it, actually, I mean, it's kind of like when you first play Minecraft. You're like, Minecraft looks like crap, but once you play it for a while, you're like, this game is actually kind of beautiful in its own way. So yeah. That's the way this game is. It kind of looks like crap, but I feel like it looks good after you play it for a while, just because you kind of get into the game, really.
Yeah, exactly. And then, I guess to explain the HUD, you've got the little purple magenta bar, and that's your health. You've got a permanent health, and you've got a soft health. The permanent health is once that goes all the way down, you die.
The soft health is like goes down and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the soft health, you just faint. Which if you can usually come back, but within so many minutes, I think it's like 2.5 minutes, someone can loot you. So if they keep hitting you back down after 2 minutes, they can steal your stuff, kind of thing. But yeah, once you permanently die, you lose either all or some of your skills. We've never permanently died, and no one really seems to give a straight answer on that.
Yeah,
but one way or another, your skills at least drop significantly.
Yeah, well, I think it randomly picks a skill or a couple skills and drops them. Yeah. Also, the yellow bar on the top, well, on the bottom left, but the top right of the bottom left is your stamina. You have a hard stamina, a soft stamina. Or no, that's not stamina. That's your food. My bad. That's your food, so you have to eat apples and stuff. And actually, I don't have it. Throw me some apple. Never mind. We don't have like a public bag, do we?
No. Well, might as well start one.
Yeah. So you just eat. You make a bunch of. Anyways, that's your stamina. Or god dang it, that's your food. The green bar is your stamina. You have a hard stamina and a soft stamina.
So yeah, same as the health.
Yeah, I can't speak today, dude.
It's cool.
Yeah. So like the more you sprint in a row, your hard stamina will go down over time. But like the green bar here is my soft stamina. So once that reaches 0, I have to take a breath and like stop and do that kind of stuff. And then eventually, let's say you overwork yourself, your hard stamina will go down, and that decreases your like regeneration and stuff like that. So
exactly. Also, how much you're carrying depends on. So if you press your T and you see the weight. Right now I'm 19 for 30. I'm slower than I'm going to be, and the speed goes down. So if I add another weapon like the sickle here, well, tool.
Yeah. If you have a bunch of stuff on you, increases or decreases your speed. Once you get the metal, though, those actually
it just dropped to 78.
Yeah. Once you get the metal, though, the metal tools actually are a lot more refined and weigh a lot less, so your weight will be down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's gather some flint and branches. I guess I haven't shown that yet. Have you?
No, just the plant fibers with you.
And let's see. So you just right click on a tree and go down to Forestry and hit snap a branch, or you can right click and snap a branch, set it to default.
Oh, I picked a tree that was empty.
Oh, I think this might be empty as well. Actually, we already kind of killed a bunch of the branches off the trees, and they regenerate over time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they do.
But as you see
I think it's one. I think it's 24 real hours. I think.
So, yeah, you see, guys, I just got a branch, and that's how you get branches. So you need branches, plant fibers, and flint. And I think German's heading over here to the flint, right?
And this is clay right here, guys.
Yeah, clay is very limited on the map, so you have to look. You have to actually look in and look for these little brown spots on the map. Like these are brown spots. I'm looking at. I'm pointing at them right now on my map.
Yeah, see, brown spot, brown right under me.
Yeah,
brown. Yeah, brown.
And it kind of looks like dirt. It doesn't really even look like clay once you get up to it. Let's see. Where's the? Yeah, I need to get to the mountain.
Oh, also, as you chop down trees, you probably want to replant them because you can deforest the entire area. You can only plant them in forest ground. It's not marked. You just have to know the difference. So if you go over here and you see this is kind of like a dark green color. And then if you come up to this, it's kind of got like browns. It looks kind of more like craggy kind of. Mostly there's always going to be trees on it already. This is forest ground that you can plant it on. So
I've never actually planted a sprout because I hate the environment. German usually does that, so.
Yeah. And you have to like dig up the old logs to make space for new trees and stuff like that too. So yeah.
If you guys see like stone or cobblestone on the ground, you can actually let me come over here to this mountain. But any cobblestone or stone on the ground, and I say cobblestone because it kind of looks like the Minecraft cobblestone texture.
Yeah,
a little bit. You can just right click on it and go through the menus and get flint. So that's how that works.
So useful flint, or you can also get sling ammo.
So prospecting useful flint stuff.
And the sling's probably the best weapon I'd say you could make. It does about like what 13 damage a hit or so. If you make a knife, it's totally weak sauce.
Yeah.
And the wolves will you'll probably see we'll probably have some wolf problems.
Honestly, I wouldn't expect to kill anything fast at all for a long time probably. At least until you like big swords and stuff, because I think even with the metal axe and like max strength, I didn't do any damage really.
Yeah.
So
the first moose we killed, it took like what, an hour of hitting it?
Yeah, we like cut his jugular 85,000 times.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. And so far, I guess the only animals in game are wolves and mooses.
Yeah, there's no horses yet. They're gonna add that soon.
Yeah, so. And I guess cows and stuff don't show up either. Bulls don't. You can catch hares and chickens.
Yeah. By the way, guys, this is clay. It just looks like normal dirt. Anything that looks like dirt is clay. So.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, but.
Yeah, dirt doesn't look like dirt until you've dug it up from under the grass.
Yeah. Or. No, dirt doesn't look like dirt until you like pour it in the ground, really.
Right, that's what I mean. Like you've dug it up and like made a pile, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Dirt's more brown, really, but you'll never find dirt above the ground unless you or someone else has placed it there.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and build us a campfire.
Okay, cool.
You have to click on the icon and then hit build. You also have to have the proper tool in your inventory for certain things. If you don't have the proper tool equipped, it can't just be sitting in your inventory. It won't let you. Also, certain items can't be built until you flatten the ground out, which we'll hit eventually here, too.
Also, before you start playing, I suggest getting a bunch of flint, a bunch of plant fibers, and a bunch of sticks. And then that way you'll get your skill up. And then what you can do is you can actually go over to these trees and inspect a tree. And really, you only want to cut down trees that are, like, pretty grown because they have, like, a growth cycle.
Yeah. So if it's like, a junior sapling or a junior apple tree or something, you're not going to want to cut it down. You're not going to get much wood out of it. Leave it, let it grow. Dude, cut down a grand tree
I see a major elm tree, but it says the quality is 1. What does that mean, quality?
It probably just turned into a major elm tree.
Maybe that's like the growth cycle of each phase.
Yeah, something? 1 to 100 is the growth cycle.
Okay, so when it reaches 100, it's about to make another thing. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And so the campfire makes a little sign. A lot of the building projects do, and you just drag it over here. It'll take automatically what it needs, and you just hit build.
I found a major elm tree with 87 quality. It has 79 branches.
Oh, 79. Damn.
I don't think that means the amount of sticks, though. I'm not sure.
No, probably not.
So should I cut this one down, or should I look for bigger ones?
Oh, that's a good one, probably.
Actually, I think this is an oak. Yeah, you want to find good trees. You don't want to just cut down a bunch of...
You can't cut down oaks yet.
Oh, because I can't cut down hardwood. Yeah, so at first, there's like 2 different types of trees. There's softwood trees, and there's hardwood trees. Oh, this is a maple. Is maple hardwood?
Maple is not. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it must be because I can't chop it down, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's hardwoods.
You need level 60 logging is what you need.
Yeah, you need level whatever 30 or 60 or something to chop down hard trees. So,
yeah. Right now pine and I think
I can't actually chop down elm either. Elm must be hard.
No, elm is a very hard wood. Elm and oak are the 2 hardest.
Let's see. What type of tree is this? Oh, I can cut this one down. Let's actually this one over here looks better. Let me inspect this guy. This guy looks like a full-grown adult. Are you not a baby anymore, are you? No. No, tree, no. It's a major pine at 96 quality.
There you go.
25 bark, 50 branches, 5 pine tree sprouts. Can I go ahead and get sprouts?
Yeah. You should be able to.
Okay, well, I'm going to grab a sprout. Yay. I love forestation.
Man, this tree's taking forever for me to chop down.
Yeah, we don't have any, because you have 0 logging skill, bro.
Oh, it says I need to catch my breath. Oh, I think because I don't have enough stamina, I can't take this tree down.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's going to take phases to cut it down, so.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay. It did count the phases. Cool. So then you got your log here, which you can strap to your back, which weighs 10 billion pounds, and you walk about...
Yeah, even if the tree's like a baby sapling, or like a full-grown, like
I could cut this pathetic little bush that's in front of me down.
Yeah, or like or like the Earth's mother tree that's the size of the planet. It's the same, so...
Yeah, yeah.
But this game takes a lot of time. Like we're gonna be spending probably 5 hours between every episode, probably.
Oh yeah, at least.
But we're just gonna be playing this for fun, so it's not really that big of a deal. We both really enjoy this game. So, softwood tree. Let's see, carpentry.
Plus, it'll be fun to like log back in and see what you guys have done with a village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of a sudden be like, oh, dude, there's we're not the only 2 houses anymore, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we expect you guys to be good and not steal from each other or us.
Yeah.
You steal from us, I'm sorry, I'm going to kick your ass off the server.
Well, either that or we're just going to make the server private again. So
Yeah. If it's enough of a problem, we're not going to deal with it because we want to enjoy the game. So
Yeah,
exactly. But for firewood, the best you want to do is honestly the billets. You can put sticks in there, but they burn out like super quick. So you need to equip a saw there, and then you can...
Also, I don't think we explained this, but different tools have different purposes, and you have to have them equipped to be able to use their their purposes. So, like, I have to have an axe equipped to cut down a tree, to saw out boards or billets, which I'll show you here in a second. German's already doing it, but you have to have a saw equipped. So,
yep.
To get dirt and mine, you need a shovel or pickaxe, stuff like that. So it makes sense.
Yeah, and you can get overburdened, as I just did. So.
So I guess we're just making this little area here as our home, I guess.
Well, I was just kind of making that the
front area. What would be kind of cool, guys, is if like people pick different areas around the lake here.
Yeah, that'd be super.
And then we, eventually we just wake up and check the server one day, and then there's just a full array of houses around here. So that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. Okay, I started a wood sack right here.
Oh, okay, sweet. Also, these sacks, you can, after the timer runs out, anyone can use them, and they hold unlimited items, so...
10,000, actually.
Well, 10,000, but that's pretty much unlimited. I don't think we've filled one up yet. Because you can't put dirt...
No, yeah.
Yeah, you can't put dirt or iron in there, so...
Yeah, so we've never filled one up.
Dirt, iron, or stone. So what do we need right now? Do we need anything? I'm trying to remember, like...
I guess... We could start on basic house.
Let's see. What do we need for basic house? It's been a while.
We'll need clay.
Oh yeah, we can make yeah, we'll need clay. No, clay was only used for the plaster house, but it was easier.
The plaster house is easier to make.
Yeah, plaster house was okay. Yeah, we'll both make plaster houses then.
And we need logs, right?
I'm sure I just saw some billets.
Billets are useless though right now. Don't the houses needs building logs, doesn't it, or does it need boards?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna saw some building logs. We'll see.
Let's see. Fishing, hunting, terraforming, nature or carpentry, construct. No, not furniture. What do I want to do?
I don't know.
Oh, construction preparation. Here we go. Oh, all we can do is a furnace right now.
Oh, yeah. Because we need the... so I have 2 building logs right now, which is pretty good.
Nice.
Let's see. I can't access you yet. Dang it. Yeah, well, actually, this time we'll create different sacks for different things. We'll kind of like organize ourselves, I guess.
Yeah. We kind of started to at one point.
Yeah, like 20 hours in.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm completely filled, so I'm gonna have to wait until the timer of your bag goes all the way to 0. We've been doing this about 20 minutes. You want to call this here, and maybe next episode we'll get some materials planned and we'll build the houses next episode.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, if you guys are interested in this, then all that stuff's going to be down in the the description.
Down there.
Yeah, the title of the server, which you have to find manually, and then the password of the server will be in the description. It'll be fun to have you guys on here. Remember, if you press M, German, we're right here on the map. We're right beside the lower right part of the lake. Yeah, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. We love you, and we're hoping to have a fantastic day. Make sure to check out German Man and my channel, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys later.